Are you actually buying a world-class carbon frame or just a ticking time bomb of creaks and maintenance headaches? In today's video, Top 5 Best Bicycle Carbon Frames 2026, I'm cutting through the marketing hype. We're going beyond the weight specs to talk about what these frames are actually like to live with, from the mechanic's nightmare internal routing to the threaded bottom brackets that actually stay quiet. If you want the honest truth before you drop your hard-earned cash, you're in the right place.
Number 5. CECCOTTI XC Hardtail 29er. So, you're thinking about building up that CECCOTTI frame? Honestly, I've been living with this thing for a while now, and the first thing you notice isn't the carbon, it's how it transforms your local climbs. Usually, those steep sections feel like a chore, but with this, it feels like you've got an extra pair of lungs. It's snappy and just wants to go. I love how clean the internal routing looks on my Sunday rides, but I'll be real, that BB92 press-fit bottom bracket is a pain. If you don't seat it perfectly, you're going to hear it creaking on every pedal stroke. If you're racing XC or just want a featherlight bike to beat your friends uphill, go for it. But if your idea of a good time is hitting big drops or rocky tech, keep looking. This is a scalpel, not a sledgehammer.
Number 4. Spcycle T1000 Mountain Bike Frame. I was staring at my old bike, dreading the long climb up Miller's Ridge. It felt like I was dragging an anchor, and I needed something that didn't fight back. I finally swapped the parts over to the SP M06 frame. Last Saturday, everything changed. On the uphill, the bike felt like a natural extension of my legs, light and incredibly responsive. It transformed that grueling ascent into a quick warm-up. I love how sleek it looks with all the cables hidden inside the frame, but I did spend 3 hours swearing at my workbench trying to fish those same cables through the headset. It's a bit of a headache to maintain. Still, if you're tired of being the slow one on the climbs, this is your solution. Number 3. Elite Road Bike Frame Carbon. Have you ever finished a long Saturday ride feeling like your bike was fighting the road as much as you were? I spent years on stiff, narrow tires before swapping to the R53 frame. On my usual loop, the extra room for 32C tires changed everything. Suddenly, those vibrations from cracked pavement just vanished. The T47 threaded bottom bracket is a silent hero. No more annoying creaks when I'm out of the saddle on a steep grade. However, the clean look comes at a price. The fully hidden cables are a total headache if you enjoy doing your own maintenance. If you want a pro-level, lightweight climber that eats up road chatter, this is it. But if you hate complex wrenching, the integration might be more trouble than it's worth.
Number 2. GT30 Carbon Gravel Frame. Weight and aerodynamics are great for the podium, but for real-world adventure, I'll take tire clearance over speed every single time. That's why the GT30 has become my go-to for weekend escapes. Having the room to run 50C tires means I can transition from smooth pavement to loose, chunky fire roads without that nagging, am I going to pop a tire anxiety. The T47 threaded bottom bracket is a massive relief. It stayed silent through a particularly muddy spring season that would have made a press-fit frame scream. My only real gripe is the 1,250-gram weight. It's a bit of a tank on long paved climbs. If you want a rugged, go-anywhere gravel mule, get this. If you're chasing Strava segments on asphalt, look elsewhere.
Number 1. BXT Disc Brake 700C/27.5er. I recently built the BXT 135 from mixed surface weekend loops. On the road, it feels like a carbon race bike. Once the pavement ends, the T1000 carbon absorbs high-frequency chatter beautifully. The BSA threaded bottom bracket is the standout feature. It remains silent through dust and heavy rain, unlike fussy press-fit systems. However, the integrated handlebar is a compromise. If the reach doesn't suit your proportions, you are stuck with a costly and difficult replacement process. This frame is for the rider who wants a fast, unified race aesthetic without the brand name markup. Avoid it if you prefer a traditional, adjustable cockpit. It is a precise tool for speed, not a platform for constant tweaking.
Look, at the end of the day, there isn't a perfect frame, just the one that fits how you actually ride. I've dropped the links to all 5 of these in the description if you want to dig into the geometry or current pricing yourself. Take your time with the decision. Building a bike is half the fun, so don't rush into it. If you have questions about which bottom bracket or headset you'll need for these specific builds, just shout in the comments and I'll try to help you out. See you on the next one.